Welcome back to the Grand Solar Minimum channel. Today is Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Let's take a look at our solar wind speeds here in the Grand Solar Minimum channel, coming in at 388.6 kilometers per second with a density of 4.4. Our sun is blank again, and that now makes it 31 days in a row without sunspots. That's 47 days in 2020 without sunspots, for a total of 73% of the year so far without sunspots. Now, we're only in the third month of the year. However, it is notable to say that 2019 finished with 77% without sunspots in 2019, and we're well on our way right now. Our TCI coming in at 3.91. That's gone down just a little bit since solar wind speeds have subsided over the last stream that we just went through. Taking a look at our cosmic ray situation, 9.9%. That's down on a 7-day change, 1.4%. Our KP indices coming in at a 1, and the 24-hour max is at a 2, I should say. Now, we do have an Earth-facing coronal hole as we speak. With KP indices where they are right now, we should be looking for some kind of a seismic activity. As I said the other day on my broadcast, I was looking for an earthquake of 6.5 or higher. Well, we got a volcano eruption. Merapi went up 35,000 feet ash plume. So not an earthquake, but we did get seismic activity, volcanic activity in that case. So today, with an Earth-facing coronal hole, KP at 1, we are definitely under an earthquake watch for the next 24 to 36 hours. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look at an article here on weather.com. And we are looking at threats of severe storms and flooding continue for the South through Thursday. Severe thunderstorms will threaten the South through Thursday. Damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes are possible. Flash flooding is also a significant threat for some. The threat of severe weather and flooding to be the south of the areas recovering from the tornado damage in Middle Tennessee. Severe thunderstorms and flooding rainfall will continue to threaten the South through Thursday as a low-pressure system tracks across the region. This threat of severe weather and heavy rain will be to the south of areas that were just ravaged by deadly tornadoes. NOAA's Storm Prediction Center has issued the following watch areas where conditions are favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms and/or tornadoes. A tornado watch is in effect till 10 a.m. for the central eastern time, parts of Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southwest Alabama, and the western Florida panhandle. This watch includes Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Mobile, Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida. A severe thunderstorm watch is in effect. Well, that one has expired now. Severe thunderstorm watch until 10 a.m. for Alabama, including Montgomery. And a severe thunderstorm watch is in effect till noon today for parts of central Texas into western and central Louisiana. This watch area includes Lufkin, Texas, and Alexandria, Louisiana. The National Weather Service has issued flash flood watches from eastern Louisiana to central and southern Mississippi, much of Alabama, Georgia, and western Florida panhandle. The threat of flash flooding is high in these areas since the ground remains saturated and can't absorb much rain. Severe weather and flooding forecast Wednesday into Wednesday night. Scattered storms are possible from eastern Texas eastwards through the northern Gulf Coast region to South Georgia. Areas from southern and central Louisiana and southern Mississippi into southern Alabama and the Florida panhandle have the best chance of thunderstorms packing damaging winds or large hail. A few tornadoes are possible in that corridor as well. So heavy rain could trigger localized flash flooding in many areas that have already been mentioned. We've talked about that too. The South continues to become inundated with rain left and right. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather across the pond with our friends. And speaking of that, we want to send out a speedy recovery to the Starman, still suffering from pneumonia. Last update we heard, he is responding to antibiotics. Also is starting to eat food again. I guess he went a few days without eating. So our thoughts and prayers are with you, David. Here in the GSM community, we're all thinking of you. We know you're a strong man, so we're hoping for a speedy recovery, my friend. All right, let's take a look at the radar here across the pond. We got a lot of rain to deal with. Some snow heading towards the southern parts of France, but mainly rain today. And here's what we've got as far as a forecast. Today, cloudy with outbreaks of rain moving east across Wales and southern England. Cold for some here, but milder in the far southwest. Further north, light winds and some sunshine also possible with some scattered showers. Tonight, showers in the far northwest. Otherwise, a chilly night for the northern parts of the UK with frost and some fog. Further south, mostly cloudy. Some patchy rain, perhaps more persistent in the southwest later. And on Thursday, rain likely in the far south with a brisk northeasterly wind making it feel cold. This is slowly clearing east with some late sunshine as well. Further north, another showery day to be expected. And that was our report for Thursday. Let's go ahead and check out the lower 48 if we can get this bad boy to work. We've had all sorts of problems today, folks. All right, I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. We will see the south, though. The live radar, it seems like every time we come to this, this is almost a common picture here. And right now we're going to focus on the south. Dangerous dangerous severe weather possible today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the watch box real quick. Mainly flood watches. Tornado watches across parts of southern Mississippi and southern Alabama. We also are looking at the possibility of flooding today, flash flooding, and high winds. Believe it or not, we got a blizzard warning in Nebraska and the northwestern corner of Kansas as well. So we got a little bit of everything today. We have severe weather, spring-like weather, and then we've got the weather type weather, or the winter type weather up in the northern plain states. So let's take a look at our GFS real quick. Rain across the south, as we already spoke. We have severe weather through Thursday. This will be a multi-day event. Then we have light snow showers moving into northeastern United States. Those are very short-lived. A quick clipper system across the Great Lakes should bring a light coating of snow by March 6th, March 7th through the northeast, upstate New York. We could see 1 to 3 inches of snow. Nothing big here. I know a few days ago it looked like it could have been something decent. But since then, it has weakened. Cold air still in the northeast, milder air across most of the United States with snow showers in the northwest by the 8th of March. That's this Sunday. High pressure will try to dominate the east coast, but then another system will move across and push that off into the Atlantic, bringing rain and snow to Canada, rain to the U.S., rain across the Rocky Mountains, and, of course, Kansas and Nebraska still seeing some wintry weather. By March 11th, more rain for the south and Ohio. Look out. This GFS forecast for March 12th is indicating you guys could see a late season Midwestern snowstorm. And with that kind of blue involved right there, I mean, Cincinnati, Ohio is probably the bullseye right now. This could produce around 3 to 5 inches of snow. So this will be a wet, heavy snow as well, as temperatures are just beyond that freezing mark. And as this storm gets a little bit more strength, the I-95 corridor comes alive again for your winter snowfall. We thought it was going to be on the 6th and 7th. Now it's possible we could see that snow along the I-95 corridor on the 12th of March. That's next Thursday. Now, what's that mean for the inland, like New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine? Light snow possible. Again, we're talking maybe 1 to 3 inches for the Northeast. But the closer you live to I-95, now it's indicating that this could be a significant snowstorm, maybe the first and the only of the year for this part of the country as well. So with that being said, we are definitely going to keep our eyes on this particular situation. Moving forward into the 13th, more rain coming across the country, snow in the northern Great Lakes, colder air trying to make its way into the northern plain states by March 15th. As you see some scattered snow showers, but mainly rain staying in this system. As by the time we get to the 16th of March, some colder air trying to reinforce, and we are looking at a potential major winter storm after the midpoint of March. So I've been talking all month so far about how mild things are going to be, and boy, between the 18th of March and the 20th. Now this forecast here on the 6Z usually doesn't hold up. So we'll have to see what tonight's GFS report is going to give us. But for the time being, GFS is indicating a late month major winter storm for parts of the Midwest, parts of Kansas and Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Arkansas, some severe icing in northern Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois, some snow in southern Michigan, Wisconsin, and this system will move to the northeast and mainly rain in the Pennsylvania and lower parts of New York, upstate and northeast. Well, that could be a different story. This storm is way too far out right now to call any predictions, but just note that we do have a pretty decent low pressure system setting up across the United States on the 18th of March that should bring us some kind of heavy precipitation, whether it's in the form of rain, snow, or ice. I know, right? A giant window to look forward to, guys. All right, that's going to do it for us this morning. We'll be back tonight with a live Grand Solar Minimum news update. Until then, we hope everyone has a great day, and we will talk soon, guys. Take care.
Do you like this show? Give us a thumbs up. Want to support us more? Share to your favorite social media platform. Buy a t-shirt or become a Patreon. All links are in the description below.